After working as a drug and alcohol counselor for a few years, I believe that these sites would actually enable this behavior. I often encounter, or I have encountered, just a lot of young women who have really suffered at the hands of sexual abuse. And their stories seem to be the same in the fact that they feel guilt because they feel like it's their fault that these things happen to them, when in fact it's not, even though that is their belief system. It's my fault. Why did this happen to me? Again and again, I hear that story. But then on the flip side of that, I hear their stories of triumph and hope. It's like, you know what? I want to acknowledge that this happened to me. I want to acknowledge that, and I want to move forward with my life. Their desire to survive and their resiliency, that's something that comes up again and again. It's that resiliency factor. I mean, in a lot of people, it's just innate, but we don't realize sometimes the tools we have until we're faced with horrible things in our lives. We have the potential to bring people in who have never used or abused alcohol or drugs. And you'll, again, continue the cycle of the veteran users, and we will not solve the problem. And in fact, we won't even, the neighborhoods, people won't even want to, who wants to live around one of these heroin injection sites? Especially families, especially families. How can we keep our cities, our neighborhoods safe in that perspective? And just just think about the protection they're going to need in that perspective. I mean, we'll have to hire more policemen because we have these sites, because you think about the people that these injection sites will attract. I believe the heroin injection sites would definitely be recruiting grounds in the sense that, or it would perpetuate the human trafficking cycle in the sense that, yeah, it would obviously bring these prostitution circles or rings. I mean, how else can they afford, or how else can they afford their drugs if not for some type of illegal activity? I would say let's focus on prevention efforts, because it seems like we are just reacting to this crisis. We haven't really thought this through. I mean, prevention, that's the first step in combating pretty much anything. So being able to focus our efforts on prevention versus that reaction can make a huge difference in stopping that cycle from continuing. My name is Audrey Hockman, and I'm an advocate for victims of human trafficking. And I urge you not to support bringing heroin injection sites to the state of Washington.